What up, though? Yeah, appreciate that, Ant. New favorite bodybuilder. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate that. It means a lot. We trying to take over the bodybuilding scene. You heard? What up, though? Yeah, I just got through banging some chest. I was feeling froggy today, so I leaped, man. It's supposed to be back day, but I wanted to touch some bench press. The boy took 405. I did the 50 rep challenge with 405. How y'all think I did, man? I'm gonna drop the video in a couple days, but how y'all think I did? Now we're gonna get a little back training in, nothing too much. Just get that blood flowing. He said, should I focus on fasting or doing more cardio? First and foremost, focus on your nutrition, bro. Your nutrition is everything. You can lose belly fat without even exercising. You can get in shape without even exercising. It's all in the nutrition. But if you want to do cardio, cardio just creates a bigger deficit. So if you're trying to get in tone, get in shape, get your figure out your macros to where you're cutting. And then you can do fasted cardio, which means so let's say today I'm gonna eat my last meal, let's just say 7:30 p.m. So I'm gonna go to sleep. Then when I wake up in the morning, drink a little water and do my fasted cardio. So now you done fasted all through the night. So now your body is gonna use your fat stores as energy. Then you eat after your cardio. So what's up? No football Sunday. I don't watch football, bro. I don't watch no sports. I go to a football game and watch it in person, but I don't be really, I'm trying to be the man. I don't want to watch nobody else be the man. You heard? But even when I played football, though, I ain't watch football. Where I get my workout gear from, man, I wear the same thing, bro. I get a pack of t-shirts from Walmart. They be like $25, and just little cheap jogging pants. You can find. I be finding cheap jogging pants, Ross, Marshall, Sam's, Costco. I be keeping it basic, bro. He said that's a lot of weight. I think you got at least six, what 6 reps? Out of 6 reps on the 50 rep challenge. Damn, that's it. Just 6 reps. He said, how much does good helps? It helps, bro. But the thing is, this the thing, bro. This is what a lot of people gotta understand. It works, but you must work. A lot of guys. How can I say this, bro? I gotta watch what I say on here, right? Because I don't want to get flagged. So I be trying to choose my words. A lot of guys rely on the sauce instead of relying on themselves, right? So a lot of guys will hop on the sauce and they don't even train hard. Dudes are just dudes are rather like most times dudes will say less is more, right? Less is more to most guys when it comes to training, but when it comes to enhancements, they don't have that same mentality. That's why these dudes be abusing. You know what I mean? The thing is, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I got the date in my phone. It was like March 27th or something, 2019. That's when I crossed to the dark side, right? I got it in my phone. But until that time, I was giving dudes who was enhanced the business because I was outworking these dudes. These dudes didn't have my work ethic. So I'm saying that to say you can get results from it, but you want to be a dog in that gym first and foremost. Like the harder you train, the harder you go at what you do, the more it's going to work for you. You let that be exactly what it's called, the enhancement. But you be the main, you know, you put in that's like a motor, and then you put knives on it, and the knives gonna make the motor perform a lot more efficiently. That's how it is. That's how I view it. You the motor, you want to run strong on your own. Then when you hit the knives button, now okay, now you got a little more. But these dudes be having they have zero work ethic. They be so soft and weak minded, bro. So that's what leads to a lot of guys abusing. That's what makes it frowned upon, in my opinion. Next show is in December, like December 11th, December 12th. I haven't really been counting down. I just been taking it day by day, bro. It's been a lot more easy going for me. Hold on, y'all. Let me hear this set. It's been a lot more easy going for me since I haven't really been counting down. I just check in with coach and do what he tells me to do. Woo! What up, though, Noah? I'm doing good, Fit KD. What's up with you? He say, is your what? What is your farm? Well, from. I don't know what you're saying, bro. I think my volume is too high. Typically do a lot of warm up, then two heavy sets of 6 to 10. I trained with a lot of volume for a long time, guys. And I can honestly say I just really started tapering down on my volume this year. And I can honestly say I can tell a big difference. So instead of doing a ton of reps, make every rep count. So even when like your warm up sets, right? What we would consider warm up sets, make those reps count. Still perform as if you got a lot of weight on there. Focus on getting a good stretch, good contraction. Then you progress as you're warmed up. You know what I mean? So I like to spend more time on my heavy sets opposed to my building sets or my warm up sets. So I would spend a lot of time, like let's just use bench press for example, chest day. If I'm a bench press or dumbbell press, that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time. I'll probably do anywhere from 6 to 8 sets over there. That's including, the warm up sets. And then anything after that, I'm typically doing 3 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 10. But I don't I do like maybe 5 to 6 exercises. I don't do a lot of different exercises. If you really getting that mind muscle connection, controlling that negative, getting a good contraction, it really don't take a lot of volume for real. Say greetings from Portland. Shout out to Portland, man. Poland, I'm sorry. How you feel about knee push-ups? If that's all you can do, then do them until you progress and able to take your knees off. We all start somewhere, you know what I mean? So it would be foolish for anyone to talk about someone from trying to put in the work to get stronger. It's all work at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You just set the goal to be able to perform push-ups without the knees. Or even if you can do push-ups with the knees and you get fatigued, but you still want to bang push-ups, then it's okay to use your knees. It's all about getting everything out of your training session that you can, you know what I mean? So, I mean, of course, guys may say something, but at the end of the day, it's all about results. Results gonna speak for themselves. So, if you doing that and it's working for you, what can anybody else say? Tay, what up, though? Like that live for your boy, everybody. We got 54 people in here, man. Let's get the likes up. He said, my chest is not growing. Can you help? Hey, man, I got them, besides the videos that I drop, I have training programs available, guys. All you got to do is go to my Shopify link under any video. I have training programs available. If you're really serious about getting results Invest in yourself, guys. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. I have I have 12-week programs, 6-week programs. If you really serious about getting results, invest in yourself, guys. The program is gonna tell you everything to do step by step for 6 weeks or 12 weeks, however many weeks that you purchase. It's gonna tell you every exercise, how many reps. I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna switch the handle. This just I don't know, for the people who weren't in here, I just did the 50 rep challenge with 405 on bench press. I didn't complete it. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I didn't complete the challenge, but where y'all think I got stuck at? It was supposed to be back day, but I was feeling froggy, so I wanted to take that challenge for a spin, but we can't skip back day, so we're gonna get some back work into it. Then when I get done, I'm gonna walk around the parking lot a few times to get some steps in. We at 7,100 right now. I've been I've been doing good at getting over 10,000 steps a day, so I'm just trying to keep it going. Get it burn as much energy as I can throughout the day. Only so. He said, "How can I get 315 bench? I'm currently PR at 265. 6-week bench press program will get you there, bro. 6 week. In that link, the bench press program, I guarantee you gonna rock it. You're gonna like it. It's gonna show you all the exercises to perform to get your bench press up. While you're still able to do your other training, these are things that you can incorporate throughout your training week that'll help you get your bench press up. Or you Kimbo Slice. No, I'm big takeover, you Art. That's not the what's your name? Dwelt. That's not the correct way that you ask somebody that question, fam. But the thing is, like I say this all the time, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Real men don't ask other men that question. That's 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 weak to ask. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I've never asked another man that question. What does it mean? You can get on whatever you want, bro. If you don't put in that work, if you don't have discipline to eat the same things over and over and over, to eat 6 to 7 times a day, to do cardio, you know, I show the work on here for a reason because without the work, give a damn what you take, it's not gonna work, man. So uh, I can say I be happy to watch what that's a silly question to ask another man. You know what I mean? When you clearly see this man is putting in work, people ask that question. I never understood it. It's so weak to me. What day is the 50 rep for 405 drop? I think it's gonna drop. I'm trying to think because I got a couple videos. I be behind. I think maybe Tuesday. I think Tuesday. I'm gonna drop Tuesday morning. That boy turned 34 Tuesday too, y'all. September 9th. Yeah, work getting to that bag. All money in, you all right? You tapped in though. I appreciate it. If he ain't tapping in, what up though, Jerome? Joe Blast in this mofo. What up, dog? Take over on 48 years old and I'm around 220. Uh, I mean, it's all in the nutrition, bro. Nutrition is key. If you want to build strength, you have to feed the body. Just like the car needs gas to perform, the body needs food to perform. So if you want to get stronger, you want to be sure that you're consuming enough calories To you don't want to be at maintenance calories if you want to get stronger. You want to be at a surplus. Because if you have maintenance calories, that's why tracking calories is so important to me. Because if you really want to build strength, you have to know exactly where your food is on a day-to-day basis. So let's say I hit a wall. Okay, now it's time to now you can properly incorporate more foods without guesstimating. You know what I mean? Or let's say once you start incorporating more foods, you start to get a little fat, you start to get a little sloppy. Now you know where to pull from to tighten things up while still striving to build strength. Food is everything. Food first, then programming, then recovery. How are you gauging your progress? I assume you're in a bulk phase by the weight gain, strength, or what? No, I'm cutting, bro. I'm currently my low is 228. See, the thing is, I enjoy the bang weight, but I don't really. I'm not one of those guys who walk around with a notebook and be like, "Oh, I did this week, and next week I got to do." I have fun with it, bro. If you having fun and you checking all the boxes, it's gonna come. If you training efficient, because my goal, of course, I want to be strong, but I don't want to just be strong. Like I'm in a deficit right now. I'm on prep for a bodybuilding competition, which I see, and that's a compliment. I appreciate that too, because you say it like I'm bulking. You know, yeah, I see. I still train the same while cutting or bulking because if this is how you build your physique, this is what you continue to do. I'm a firm believer in not changing your style of training just because you're cutting on the prep. Like dudes will be like lightweight high reps. No, if that's not how you build your physique, why would you switch from banging heavy to doing lightweight high reps? You know what I mean? So I just gauge my strength off just how I perform in the gym week in and week out. I don't really get caught up in it because I still want to be able to perform reps while moving weight. You know what I mean? So instead of banging 315 for one rep, my goal would be to bang it for 10. Then once I get it for 10, okay, I want to shoot for 15. I want to make heavyweight light. So I enjoy banging heavyweight, but I still want to get my reps. Let me hit a set, guys. Ooh. Switch this handle out real quick. I might have to go to the back real quick. I'm gonna take y'all with me though. Let me see. Yeah, take y'all with me. I can answer some questions. I gotta go get another handle. Let me see. It's hard for me to do pull ups. It was once hard for me to do pull ups as well. One thing about it, the more you do them, the better you're gonna get at them. So if you just doing one, do 10 sets on one. Then it's gonna slowly get up to sets of two, three, four. You know what I mean? We all start somewhere. I might as well stay back here. Him or 100 gorillas. Big takeover, you alright? He said he tripping. What I miss? Who tripping? Trip already, bro. It's always gonna be a goofy. Say I'm 20 years old, been training for 2 years. What do you recommend to keep on improving my physique? Um, Discipline, nutrition, correct programming when it comes to training, and time. You know what I mean? I've been banging, bro. I'm finna be 34 Tuesday. I got my first weight set at 13. I've been banging since. It takes time, bro. You only 20. Just enjoy the process, bro. Keep training, keep eating. And nowadays, in my opinion, it's a lot easier now than it was for us because we ain't had the internet, bro. Or if we did, it wasn't that big. I don't think, man, I ain't get no computer, bro. I was like in the 8th grade when you had to plug the internet into the phone jack. But now you can get on the internet and ask people questions. There's a ton of videos on YouTube, where you can get a lot of free game. Back when we first started, I got my first gym membership at like 16, 15 and a half, 16, I was going. And we had to go up and ask dudes in the gym, like, what can I do to get this? Or you had to kind of sit back and watch dudes train. But now it's so much free game on the internet, bro. I see the channel growing. Big watchman, watching for. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that love and support, dog. Hey, y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy. Virgos, I see you, big dog. Happy birthday, King. One NE. Happy birthday, big dog. Now, I ain't no pro, man. I went to nationals 3 times. I went once in 2019. I did the Arnold Amateur. I got first place in bodybuilding, second place in classic. But at the Arnold, it's overall or nothing. Then I went in 2020. Yeah, I went in 2020. I did North Americans. I got second place. North Americans is first place in no place. Then in 2023, I did national championships down in Texas and got third. Texas nationals is first and second place pro card. So I was always one spot away every time I went to nationals. So we getting ready for nationals right now. I'm finna go redeem myself in Texas, guys. We will be IFBB Pro this year. We will be IFBB Pro status this year. How natural are you? What you mean, bro? It's all love, Johnny. I appreciate the support. He said I had open wounds all over my body. That ain't got nothing to do with me, homie. I know what you're telling me for. What you expect me to do? Y'all dudes be out here. I ain't gonna lie, fam. You could tell some of y'all dudes, bro. We could tell y'all was raised by y'all mamas with no male guidance, bro. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. The way some of y'all dudes conduct yourselves in the comment section, y'all be acting like straight females, cuz. Like for real. Y'all got y'all mama mannerisms, bro. That's weird to me. Just getting a little pump in, man. Yeah, you gotta have fun with it, bro. If you ain't having fun, no, I'm not on Decker. If I was, what difference would it make you? Help me understand. If I was on Decker, what difference would it make you? Is it like that's a weird question, fam? Y'all dudes be caught up in the wrong. That's the thing with today's fitness. Like all these jokers be on the internet talking sauce. That's the only way dudes get views and attention from talking sauce. And it's messing up the game because nowadays, that's all dudes think about. That's all dudes know. When we started banging, bro, we didn't know nothing about that stuff, bro. You know what I mean? We just knew we wanted to put in work. Dudes always asking about gear. What about the work, fam? Dudes be want to take gear and probably don't even eat enough as a natural athlete. Like y'all dudes, y'all be man. I don't get y'all. See, I peeped the drip when I met. Oh, okay. I was saying I be playing Jane, bro. Uh, I use verse grips for my for the straps. I use verse grips, bro. I had ordered some better body grips. Garbage. Them broke on me. I've been having them verse grips, man, since like 2019, bro. If you gonna order some straps, get some verse grips. This the dog house. Imminent strength, the dog house. What do you do for traps? I don't really do shrugs or anything for traps. I don't really do upright rows for real. I just do a lot of just rows and back exercises, bro. Build my traps. Do some burpees. I don't do all that, fam. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with burpees. Shout out to those who do them, but I don't do burpees. I'm trying to be yoked. If I'm gonna do some cardio, it's gonna be on a spin bike or a treadmill. Burpees is the shout out to the calisthenic guys. They, they be strong. But I be seeing these videos, bro. I be seeing these videos on TikTok and stuff where the calisthenic dudes be talking about, oh, lifting weights outdated. Let me see you do some burpees and let me see you do some muscle ups and pull up. The thing is, I be wanting to tell them, I will come to your lane and I will hang with you, if not give you the business. But after I come to your lane, you must come to my domain and I'm going to really give you the business. I want to be able to do both. I can do burpees, but that ain't my thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my yokes up. Joe Black say all Goofy's getting blocked. Get him up out of here, bro. He say all Goofy's getting blocked. Get out of here. Now let this knee thing up. I'm sliding. He say all Goofy's getting blocked. Kick to the curb. Yeah, I do fasted on the spin bike. I ain't get a chance to do it this morning, so I'm gonna do it when I get to the crib. But yeah, I do I do the spin bike. I used to actually go bicycling, but I got rid of my bike. So I just do the spin bike. Hey, y'all follow your boy on the gram too. I be showing a lot on the gram as well. He said, how do you get that scar on your forehead? I got cracked across my head with a flashlight twice. Right here, and then they go like to right here. Back in my younger days, my early 20s, got cracked across the head with a big old police flashlight. Boom! Yeah. What city is it? It's in Irving, Texas. Is creatine worth taking? Absolutely. Creatine monohydrate got a lot of benefits. Well, yeah, that handle right there, a game changer, bro. It's all about them angles. He said, "Well, lady, take over here, bro, so you ain't gotta." She be she been working a lot too, you know. So I typically lately I've been coming to the gym right after work to kind of save some time and some gas. So that's why I really I, also I'm in that different bag right now. But that's why y'all see me at AFF a lot or here at the Dawg House because AFF that's 10 minutes from my job. So I pass that up coming home, and then the Dawg House is 10 minutes from my house. So I passed this up coming home too. So yeah, then lately I just ain't really been feeling like being around all the people that be in the gym with all that talking and all that, you know. But she gonna get back in here with me soon. We just y'all know we was down on one car for a minute too. So we had a lot going on. But we got everything, we getting everything back on track. And this freaking fly blowing me, bro. So you looking really appreciate that, big dog, Maurice. You ever gonna come to the UK? I would love to, bro. I never been out the country. You see, I've been at 274 for the last month and a half. I eat less, same results. Eat more, same results. More cardio, same results. Um, it could be. Are you what your like? What exactly is your diet though? Like, are you tracking your numbers, or are you just guesstimating that you eat more or less? Because macros play a huge part in it as well. It's not just about the calories. It's about the macros as well. What routine would you suggest to get your strength up? If you saying from my routines, the 12-week power building program. I can't really speak on nobody else's routine. That's what I'm saying, Roy. 90% of the people taking gear don't actually know you got to put in work. Dudes be thinking you could just take stuff to get away from the work. And then also, man, this freaking fly, man. I'm gonna get a towel and catch them up. Also, most dudes, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Most dudes in these gyms nowadays be on the sauce. Watch how they train. These dudes be doing stuff like, man, what these dudes be? These dudes be doing stuff like this, bro. They have 10 pounds on this mug. They put their arm in here with 10 pounds. Man, that's scientific crap. Man, if you don't bang weight, that's why dudes will be on and they'll look in shape. Like, have y'all ever seen dudes go from shit to fit just because they in prep? And then as soon as prep over, they look like shit again. They look like they never even stepped foot in the gym because they didn't put in that work. They didn't put in that pain. They just relied on the sauce. They did enough just for the sauce to work for them to get a look to go compete. And then when they get their ass whooped, they wonder why they got their ass whooped because you don't really live this life. So yeah, dudes will hop on, get quick results from the sauce, and then go step up to guys who got an approach like me, who do this every day, who do this for real, and wonder why they got beat, and then say, "Oh, it was a stack class." That's no. You first of all, if you train it, you supposed to train to be the stack in the class. You want to be the big dog, so go hard in the gym. One thing I know for sure is most dudes not training hard in the gym. And I know somebody probably gonna say, "Well, you ain't training hard right now. You talking? This is just something to burn some time. I already worked out. You know what I mean? Most dudes, the workouts that I'm doing, I'm gonna just keep it a beam. Most bodybuilders aren't doing. Most dudes who want to build strength and size aren't doing. You can't be scared to challenge yourself, bro. Dudes be so quick to hop on the sauce, but don't want to put in no pain in the gym. That's soft. You ain't no real dog if you scared to put in that pain to get what you want. I missed these live. I ain't been live in a minute. These are actually fun. Hard work gonna pay off in the end, big dog. Yes, Sirski. How many reps and sets? It all depends on the workout, bro. It all depends on your workout and what your programming is. That's the thing. See, I know so many people saw stuff looking like they ain't never lifted because facts. That's it, bro. Like I always tell folks, you can't inject hard work. You can't inject work ethic. You can't inject discipline. And you can't inject dog mentality. Man, what up, though? Frankie, what up, though? Big takeover, you all right? What is it? Iron? I hope I pronounced that right. What up, though? Yo, do you suggest doing push ups every day? You can, bro. I used to do it. I've done it before. You can. It was a point in time where we used to do 20 pull ups between every set, no matter what we train. 20 pull ups. I just like doing stuff like that, just to switch things up, see how your body responds. You don't have to do it every day for hellas. You could do it like every day for 30 days and see what happens. It won't hurt to try. Let's get this gym money, you heard? ASMR, relax channel. What up, though? How much is your bicep? I'm not for sale, homie. How you say it, G off? Love, big dog. Appreciate the love and support. We gonna get that card for sure, though. I'm about my low is 228. Tomorrow I'm a rest. As you train and things like that, your body gets inflamed. That's why rest days are important, especially when you're on competition prep. So we'll see what my new low is Tuesday morning. If we'll see exactly what I weigh Tuesday morning after I take a rest day. Yeah, I got a new G ride the weekend before last, Joe. I got the 2020 GMC Terrain, little SUV joint. He said you got to give us the whole flashlight story, man. Uh, man. Long story short, we used to party a lot, bro. We used to party a whole lot in my early 20s, and man, it's so crazy. Okay, I'll tell the story. So it's so crazy, bro. This before I started competing, right? I was, I think I was like 22, 23, maybe 22. Um, I had told myself, man, I'm finna take fitness serious. I used to drink a lot, party a lot, typical young dude stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm done going. I used to go out with my brother and my cousin, all that, right? So I'm like, man, I'm done going out. I'm finna focus on fitness. It was a Friday night. I went to the gym. It was late. I left the gym. My brother and them was up the street from the gym. I was doing good. I wasn't going out. I was focused. My brother and them was up the street from the gym at a little bar. So I stopped up there on the way home. Wrong decision, bro. So I stopped up there. They're like, come on, man, let's go out. Let's go out. We'll pay for your whole night. Woo, woo, woo. Peer pressure. I folded. I bet. Follow me to the crib. I'm finna go change real quick. Woo, woo. So we go to the first spot. We have a good time. We have a good time. Oh, let's go to so here. If you ain't from here, we got Missouri, then we got Illinois. So the Missouri clubs close at 2:30. Illinois closed like 6 in the morning or something. So all the strip joints across the water, but it's like right here. You know what I mean? Like you can literally stand right here and look across the bridge. And you'll see Illinois, right? So we go across. We call it going across. We go across, and man, we ain't even we ain't even get in the club, bro. I don't know what my brother and them had going on when I wasn't going, but we walked to the door. Security grabbed my brother up. So I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm just trying to see what's going on. We at the door. Mind you, we ain't even walked through the door. And before I knew, a dude came, boom, and he hit, and it kind of shocked me. Like I knew I was hit, but I didn't know about what. And I just felt it felt like water. It was just blood dripping everywhere, bro. So once I seen it, I grabbed dude. I grabbed him, and he hit me again. Boom. But at this time, I'm zoned out. That adrenaline done kicked in, so I got him. And he went to cock back again, and somebody was like, "No, don't hit him again. Don't hit him again." So that's how I got this scar, bro. Being at the wrong place at the wrong time, going against what I know I said I wasn't going to do. So, with that being said, guys, always follow your first mind. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything because your first initial thought is most likely what's best for you in that situation, guys. That's why nowadays you can't pressure me to do nothing. If I tell you no once and you ask again, I'm most likely gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna talk bad to you. We love you, bro, just cause you really, man. I appreciate that, big dog. I just try to, I just try to show people the real. Cause when you watch these other channels on YouTube, man, dudes be on here faking, bro. Dudes be acting like they really, living like that and really rich. And man, I'm an everyday dude trying to make it. You heard? I go punch the clock every day, just like most of y'all. I got a family. I'm a full time father. I have other obligations. I live a real life. You know what I mean? So I really enjoy showing people, bro, that even when you have all these different things going on in your life, if you really want to get in shape, if you really want to be into fitness, you can still do so, man. Like I'm a man, I don't make excuses for myself and I don't accept excuses for anybody else. Even if it's hard, so what? Like I tell people, bro, life is hard. No matter what route you take, it's gonna be hard. So like somebody asked earlier, no football Sunday. I'm the type of dude. I try to make the most out of my time, right? My goal is to keep getting better and better, keep elevating and elevating. So the time that I will use to be sitting down watching football, watching other dudes live out their dream, I could be doing something productive to get me closer to my dream. You know what I mean? So I like to show people that because I want y'all to see the growth. If the growth happens, I want you guys to see the growth firsthand. I ain't with all that faking it till you make it and things like that, bro. I want to give hope to the everyday people who can relate to the grind. Like even like I say, bro, I've been working. Like last week, I clocked 57 hours, 57 because they let us go home early. I've been working 58 to 60-hour weeks, bro. Still getting in the gym, still handling my business at home. It's just all about making it happen. Because one thing about it, you can be lazy or make excuses for yourself as to why you can't do this or get this done or that's going to be hard. It may not be hard being lazy, but it's going to be hard getting the results from being lazy. Sitting down watching TV all day, playing a video game all day, or whatever the case, calling off work, or whatever the case. If you know it's not going to get you closer to where you want to be, then it's counterproductive. You know what I mean? So I just try to show people the real life on how they can be productive and make the most out of their time and their situation. You think you will compete in powerlifting again? Yeah, I want to compete next year, bro. Next year, I don't think I'm gonna compete in bodybuilding. I think I'm a chill, bro. I'm gonna still get busy in the weight room and things like that. But as far as competing in bodybuilding, I don't think I'm gonna compete in bodybuilding, especially with the new rules that they came out with. If I'm understanding them correctly, you got to do multiple shows to rack up a certain amount of points to qualify for the Olympia. So I'm not gonna compete next year in bodybuilding. But Coalition is having a powerlifting meet. That's the all black gym I be going to. They having a powerlifting meet, and I might as well start working out. I already did my workout for the day anyway. But they having a powerlifting meet in the beginning of March, I think it is. So if I can, get back to my get back to, recover from the competition, the bodybuilding competition in time, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do bench press only though. I ain't gonna do the full meet. I just want to do bench press only. Actually, y'all hearing it here first. Y'all ever heard of the coach Jailhouse Strong? He coached Julius Maddox and all those guys. I'm thinking about hiring him next year to help me get my bench press up. So that's a prime example, guys. When I say if you want something, don't be scared to invest in what you want. You hear it first. I'm thinking about hiring Jailhouse Strong. Let me fix this tripod so he can help me get my bench press up. Because I know how to do it, but you can never. It's always good, to have someone else help you as well if you can. I ain't don't be bigger than the program. You know what I mean? Devin, I appreciate you, big dog. He said, bro, these influencers be influencing this type of. Do you suggest gear I am finally where I want to be from 280 to 215? I lost some strength also, but it's coming back slowly. Um, I ain't gonna suggest, bro. You know what I mean? That's a decision. That's a life changing decision. Actually, I'm gonna be productive with my time, guys. I'm gonna get some steps in while I'm alive. Walk around the gym parking lot to get my steps in. That's a decision that you have to make for yourself, bro. That's a life changing decision. So that's something like before I made my decision, I thought long and hard on it. Do your homework, study, study the different compounds that you're interested in taking and go from there, bro. You know what I mean? If you know people who are enhanced, ask. You know, I I don't to this day. If I don't know something, bro, I'm gonna ask multiple people who I know, just because everybody gonna have a different experience. So I ask if I know five dudes, I'm gonna ask all five of them what they think of it. Is it worth it? What can I expect as far as side effects and as far as results? Hey, that's Roy. That's so real right there. He say you could just immediately tell who got their work in them or who just clowning and watching other men critiquing like a baddie. And you know what? And that's what it's coming to nowadays, bro. Like when I first got in to watching YouTube, it wasn't like that. Now dudes are either making videos talking about other men, like what they call it, bro, where they put the other man on the screen and they on the screen and they trying to critique his workouts and things. That's weird to me. That's weird. That's like some hating stuff to me. You hating on that man in real time. You just slick hating. You hating on that man. You're trying to use him because you know he's a catch to the eye. So you're gonna use him in your video to talk about him to try to bring attention to you. That's weird. All dudes either talking gear. That's all they talk about. Oh, my new stack. Like, bro, where's the game? You know what I mean? Sprinkling in a little entertainment, but where's the game? Really teach. Like dudes who be talking that gear stuff, man, they don't even really be educating. They just be misguiding the youth. And not only the youth, but the people who are in question about taking enhancements. They don't keep it real. Yeah, you gonna have to put in that work regardless of what you take for sure. ASMR for sure. Dudes just run from work, man. Dudes don't like working hard nowadays. I'll be 34 Tuesday, big dog. That's how I am, man. I'm a workhorse, bro. I love to work. Hopefully, I hope this wind ain't blowing in. I got this thing on, so it shouldn't be. But I enjoy the work, man. I love work. Like how dudes, smoke and drink to get. This is my high for the day, bro. Putting in that work. Like most dudes, you have to force them to go to the gym. You got to force me to take a rest day, man. I be having to have something to do to take a rest day. Like, when I took off Thursday, it was easy because I took the family. We went to a bike night, motorcycles. We went to a bike night and we went grocery shopping. So it was easy. But I can't just sit in the house, bro. It be I be feeling like I'm unproductive. Gilbert, what up though? How many meals a day right now? 6 meals a day. He say a hole is a hole. I don't know what you talking about, homie. You sound like you on some fruity stuff. I'm thinking about getting some glutamine. I'm gonna hit the link and use the discount code. Hey, I appreciate that too, Kevin. Hey, shout out to everybody, bro, who be helping, who be hitting them links in the bio, the descriptions of the videos, using them discount codes, man. Hey, they help us a whole lot. They help me and the fam a whole lot, guys. Cause bodybuilding is expensive. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Bodybuilding is very expensive. And since I was this time around, since I've been I want to say like 23 weeks out, 22, 23 weeks out, I've been keeping track of every dime I spend on bodybuilding, as far as bodybuilding expenses. And I want to see how much money I actually spend during a prep. So from 24, I think I started at 24 weeks out. I want to see how much money I spend, guys, because this is it's an expensive journey, and that's also why I take it so serious because all of the money that I'm spending towards bodybuilding expenses, I could be spending elsewhere, you know. But again, invest in yourself. I see it as an investment. If you want to make something happen, don't be scared to invest in yourself. Have fun with it, spend wisely. So that's why y'all don't see me with all the cute gym clothes and all that, man. I be in that dog mode. I'm trying to get to it. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who be using them discount codes, man. It helps a whole lot, bro. He said you got 26-inch biceps. I know they ain't 26s. They probably like some 19s, bro. I'm 167 pounds, 40 years old, just started lifting. Just did fell loss phase. I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna try bulk, I guess. I want to get strong. Thanks for the motivation. Appreciate that, big dog. Good luck on your journey. Congratulations on that fell loss phase. Just don't dirty bulk. You know what I mean? That's the best advice I can give you. Don't dirty bulk. You're gonna regret it. Militant, what up though? I appreciate that death row. Keeping it 100. Trying to, bro. Somebody gotta do it. Most of these guys ain't keep it in the bank. They misguiding in line. He said, I love the fact that in 2025, most people got into fitness and good diet, but abuse. Man, and let's talk about that, bro. Like I feel like I said, from my understanding of the new rules, in order to make it to the Olympia, from my understanding, I don't think that's a good idea, bro. Because it was, when the pro show you qualify for the Olympia. That was cool, but even with that, look how many deaths it were in the bodybuilding community. And people can say what they want, but we know, guys, these people are abusing substances. They're abusing. So I think now that they made it to where you have to the top 25 competitors who have the most points qualify for the Olympia. So what does that what I mean what to me it just sounds like it's going to lead to more people abusing because more people are going to want to do because now you have to do multiple shows in order to rack up points to qualify for the O, right? So if people are already abusing to do one show, trying to, I mean, to try to win one show to qualify for the O, what do you think is going to happen when people are trying to do 4 and 5 shows in 1 year to qualify for the O? It's going to lead to more people abusing, bro. You know what I mean? Like I get it, it's about the money, but they have to make it a way to where people are as healthy as possible. You know, we all know it's not healthy as is, but come on, bro, it just don't make sense to me. But who am I? I could be, I don't know. Where can I find a 12-week program? Go to any video, bro, on my channel and hit the description. It's my Shopify link. It'll say training programs above it, and I got bench press programs, offer online coaching, 12-week programs, 6-week programs. Yeah. What's my opinion on glutamine? It's cool. It's not a necessity. Me personally, if I had to choose from any supplements, bro, it would be creatine, a good multivitamin, and protein if you having trouble getting your meals in. Those are the 3 supplements that I would personally. And there would be an isolate. So yeah, isolate and the glucose. So that would be what you take post workout. Like if I wasn't on prep, I would be doing a post workout, which would be an isolate and a glucose with creatine to replenish my glycogen stores after training. That'll help speed up the recovery time. He said, I'm watching football doing sit ups and push ups while watching. I put in my gym time today already, though. Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with watching, I ain't trying to say you something wrong with watching the game. My time be super limited. But that's dope how you utilizing your time to get the most out of your time. That's just what I was saying. So that's dope that you're doing it. You know, you say you doing laundry, doing the push-ups and sit-up. That's how we used to do it back in the day before we got weights. We used to watch wrestling and stuff. We used to do push-ups and sit-ups during the breaks. Train and saying, I appreciate that, bro. Dwayne, my guy, what up? He say, bro, I back in high school, I maxed out 405 on bench. I went to the gym recently and couldn't even get 300. How long will it take me to get to where I was, in your opinion? It's hard to say, bro. Uh, it's really hard to say. You just go put in the work and enjoy the process. It'll come. You say, what to get your bench up, bro? You joking, right? I seen you throw. Yeah, I just trying to see. I want to get to. I never did 6th place though. I want to get to. I want to see if I can get to a 600-pound bench press, bro. Like I did 550. You know, probably about a month and a half or so ago. But it wasn't. It was a touch and go. It wasn't a pause. So I want to compete in powerlifting next year, and I would like to be able to press it from powerlifting standards. So I want to see how big I can get my bench press up to during my off season, my bodybuilding off season. I want to, yeah, because I want to break this. I hold the state record in Nevada for bench pressing a 198 class, but I want to see how far I can take it. I want to see if I can maybe break like a national record or something like that, bro. You say, bro, had food. You like you can eat 10 burgers. Bro, you don't even want to talk about no burgers, man. What? I probably can go, man, I can knock down at least, no exaggeration, If I was to go to Five Guys, I could knock down 3 to 4 double burgers with a large fry in one setting. No cap. Especially after training. Like if I train, like if I do something like I did today, like I just tried to do I did the 50 rep challenge with 405. If I was to go to get some burgers, what? That's why I'm very selective where I eat because I like to eat. Most spots they be having baby portions. I can't get down with the baby portion. I need some food. Would you collaborate with other fitness influencers? Yeah, I got a couple videos with Chris Jones. That's my dog. Uh, Uncle them. Y'all know Hottie now them. I want to collab with them. They're my folks. Hockey Moo, that's my dog. Uh, as far as other influencers, I would love to collaborate with Mike Rashid. I learned a lot from Mike Rashid. Back in my younger days, I would love to collaborate with Mike, CT, like the OGs. These new guys, probably not. They don't be putting in no dog work. I don't want to collab with nobody and have to train soft just for a collaboration. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna enjoy it. I want to train with somebody who gonna push me, push me to the next level. Who gonna make me really put in that work so we have fun, but we competing but having fun, not necessarily with weight but with intensity. I think that's what'll make a dope video. But as far as I can't really think of nobody else off the top. I appreciate that, man. Happy birthday. Appreciate that. 54 and then get serious about weightlifting to 33. But you 54 and you still getting busy. That's the motivation for me. You know what I mean? Because most people that's 54, bro, I work with a lot of guys that's in their 50s and things like that, bro. And these dudes be all bent up out of shape and lazy and sloppy, complaining every day. So when I heard guys that be up in that age, not saying that's old, you know what I mean, but at that age, who get busy, still active, going to the gym, in tune with their body, that's motivation. Because when I get to the age of 54, that's where I want to be. I want to still be active. I don't want to be can't play with my kids or they probably had kids by that time. I want to be able to play with their kids. I don't want to be miserable in. But see, that's why I also say life is hard regardless because those same people, they did what pleased them at that time in their younger days. But now that they up in age, now it's hard for them because they wasted time and they made bad choices, bad eating choices. They didn't take care of their body. They all croaked over and sloppy and, you know what I mean? Miserable, complaining about being at work every day. Soon as we hit the clock, oh man, fuck this shit, man. I'm ready to go home. Bye, leave then. You came to work just to complain. We ain't been on the clock 5 minutes and you complaining, bro. You should have did what you had to do in your life in your younger days so you wouldn't be having to complain at this age. You know what I mean? So that's motivation for me, bro. He said, good haircut. I appreciate it. It was a long time. I ain't had no haircut. The boy was looking rough for a long time. Y'all saying I was in that bag, though. I said, I ain't getting no haircut till I get a new car, man. Best exercise with someone for knee pain. Try leg press, bro. Leg press, like when my knees, like lately, my right knee has been bothering me. Man, I was walking. You know how you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and it's dark and I walked right into the edge of the footboard, bro. It hit me square in my knee, and my knee been hurting ever since. It's getting a little better now, but that's why I haven't been squatting because it hurts when I squat. But when I leg press, I don't really feel it. So try some leg press. He said, I heard bodybuilders say how much they spend on food, etc. It's crazy. Yeah, like for example, bro, I went to the store this morning and I go to the Costco Business Center, but I spent $125, right? I got I got a big old box of raspberries. I don't know how many pounds it. Oh shoot, I'm tripping. My food in the car. I'm tripping like a mofo. I gotta get up out of here. Uh, I got a big old box of raspberries. I don't know how I forgot my food was in the car, guys. I got a big old box of raspberries. I'm glad you said something about food, dog, because it ain't that hot out here today. It's kind of cool, to be honest. But I'm finna get up out of here in a minute. I got a big box of raspberries. I don't know how big it is, but it's huge. Um, I got 2 packs of chicken, and I got the big roll of 90-10 ground beef and a pineapple. I spent $125, bro. That 2 packs of chicken is going to last me maybe 4.5, 5 days. You know, it's expensive, bro. A pineapple that'll last me, you know, maybe a week. Uh, but it's the proteins that get expensive. Buying them proteins. I follow you because you're a real life brother. I gave up watching Michael Sheet and guys like that, bro. You keep it 100, so we need more like you. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I don't watch Mike no more either. I used to watch him back in the day, but I appreciate that, big dog. You know, I take pride in keeping it real. You know, I get a lot of emails, guys, from these people who help you build your YouTube platform. I get them like every day, to be honest. And they be like, "Oh, if you change your editing format, or if you do this and do that," and man, I ain't doing that, bro. I ain't trying to make no cute videos. I'm trying to show the dog work. You know what I mean? I mean, if I could have somebody follow me and we can, but I like to show real time work. Like I see so many guys who are influencers in the gym, bro. Even females, they'll come in the gym. If you watch their video, you would think they put in so much work. And in real time, these people don't be putting in work, bro. I'm talking about they'll set up. Dude, it's just one dude specifically. He go to the all black gym I go to. He come in with the lights. I'm talking about he got the lights under the machine using, the lights across the gym. He got the whole setup. Hit a couple of reps, move the lights, move the tripod. Sometimes change the weight, hit a couple of reps. Like, bro, you in here faking. You ain't really putting in that work. So that's why I don't do a lot of edits and cuts. I like to show the real, you know. So people will know this is exactly what this man is doing when he go to the gym. I don't like no speculation. Knee push-ups are cool if that's all you can do. Then do them, bro. Some work is better than no work. Rob Killer, what up though? I gotta drop when I get to the crib. I gotta put it together real quick. I gotta drop. I'm gonna hit me a couple more laps and I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta cook. Say, bro, you right about push-ups too. The older I get, 41 years. Calisthenics is my bread. Hey, calisthenics, I take my head out to the calisthenic guys. That's a different kind of strength. And them dudes be looking, most of them be looking good. You know, the dudes that's really in tune with themselves, they be looking good, bro. Calisthenics is a different kind of work. That a lot of guys who bang weight, they do a lot of work that guys who bang weight couldn't do. Yeah, dirty bulk definitely hard to clean. You putting on a ton of fat just to gain maybe a pound or two, where you could keep it nice and tight and gain that same pound or two. He said, fam said looking cute at the gym. We there to get down and dirty. Wipe chalk. Hey, straight up. Dudes be having on they pretty clothes, pretty shoes. Man, come on, bro. You ain't come to get busy. You trying to look like a model boy, man. Dudes don't want to get their hands dirty. Y'all see, I be training in the dog houses. Every gym that I train at in the city, those are the big dog gyms in the city. You know what I mean? Especially AFF and the dog house. when you go to AFF, you better expect to get dirty. But the doghouse, y'all see, they got that iron, that old school iron. They hit different. These are the heaviest weights in the city. So if you really coming to bang, sometimes you're gonna need chalk. I ain't got time to be spending $100 on no shirt because it say Nike Dry Fit and I'm wiping chalk all on it. Man, I'm finna give me a pack of t-shirts, some little cheap jogging pants for Ross or something. Then $7.99, $8.99, and I'm finna get busy in that. You know, we'll put on clothes when it's time to step out with the lady and the kids, but other than that, man, we came to put in dog work. He said yesterday I hit 405 on squats. Am I part of the club now? Long as you banging them legs, bro, it don't matter how much weight you hit. I respect any dude who bang legs. Because most of these jokers be skipping legs. Then you will see these dudes, bro, who do like physique and things like that, who be like, I'm finna move up to classic. Well, you know you gotta train legs, right? If you don't train legs as a physique competitor, we know you ain't gonna train them as a classic competitor. These dudes be goofy. Smoothie vibe. Bodybuilding is 24/7, 365. Hey, for real, if you and that's one thing I've also learned in these past 2 years, bro. Your off season is just as important as your prep. You know, uh, now that I know better, it's very important to get the most out of your off season to make your prep easier. You know, like this past, when I dropped out of USA's, y'all know I went crazy on the food, but I still was eating my meals. I was just eating other food as well. So, like for example, I would do good 5 meals out the day, but once I leave the gym, that's when I go crazy. Or I eat my 5 meals throughout the day and be snacking on stuff like peanut butter pretzels or cookies, things like that. But it's very important to continue to try to make progress in your off season. That way, you're not bringing the same package when it comes time to compete. Because you will see a lot of guys compete, get beat, and then they're going to the gym with the same mentality, training the same, still, having the same off season that they had previously, just to bring the same physique to the stage next time they get on stage, just to get beat again and use the same excuse. It was a stat class. Man, he say Five Guys. Yo, yeah, Five Guys my spot. Hey, I'm definitely a foodie, Joe. I've been doing good though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know I don't be, but my coach got me on that Retta. So hey, any guys that's into peptides as well, we got a peptide. We got a peptide code in the description of the videos too. Authentic aminos. It's 20% off too, y'all. But my coach had me, he introduced me to that Retta. Bro, it suppress your appetite so much. It's a game changer, bro. Yeah, I met Mike Rashid once when I did Iron War 51. I ain't know you was 51, Joe. I ain't know that. You look good for your age, bro. Not like I say, not saying that it's old, but I would have never guessed that you was 51. Daryl B, I appreciate the love and support, big dog. Shout out to South Carolina. Torrin Williams, shout out, bro. Hope I pronounced your name the correct way. What is a realistic time frame of consistent work before you get a good physique? I mean, to me, a good physique it's any progress, right? So the thing is, you should always you should always strive to get better and better every day. So long as you're making progress, that's a good physique. Because most likely you're never going to reach a point where you're content with how you look. You know, what they call it, body dysmorphia or whatever. You're always going to find something that you can work on. That's bodybuilding too, though. You know what I mean? So long as you're making progress, bro, that's a good physique. Just enjoy the process, keep putting in that work. No, I'm not Muslim. He say, "Hello, sir. I respect you a lot. Please provide me a diet for a gym, including all carbs, protein, and weight." Bro, come on now. Let's okay. So let's break this down, guys. Let's break this down. I'm a grown man, right? I have kids. I have a lady. I have bills. What in your right mind make you think I'm gonna take time out of my day to write you a freaking diet in a training program for $0 for you to benefit off of? My kids ain't gonna benefit off of that, bro. My kids need AC in the summer, heat in the winter. You heard? I'm not finna take no time out of my day to write you a specific diet and training program, and you're not trying to spend no money. If you really want it, invest in yourself, bro. Just how you go to the store and you buy them Jordans or that TV or whatever it is that you like, you buy it because that's what you want. You're gonna do the same thing with a program when you're rocking with me. Hey, this ain't no charity event. Hey, my kid gotta eat too, Jack. Yeah, you talking about, boy? Weirdo. Bro, I told you I ain't Muslim. How many times you gonna ask that? You acting like a woman that wants some attention now. Cut it out. Tighten up, Jack. So you got a perfect and clean explanation on program, bro. Honestly, man, I be having issues on my bench press, but the day I saw your videos, man, hey, that's what's up, bro. I'm happy the videos are helping some of you guys, bro. That's what keep me going, man. When I know it's helping y'all, like I say, I don't for my videos, bro. All I ask that you guys do is drop 100 in the comment section, hit the thumbs up, and share them if you can. You know what I mean? Also, they got the hype button. Hit that hype button, y'all. If y'all see the hype button on the videos, hit that hype button. It helps get the video out to more people. That's a new feature that they have. But that's all I ask you guys, bro. I'm happy that you guys are able to take something from these videos. Why do I always see influencers getting help? Man, bro, he's that kind of fruity if you ask me. Hey, I'm with you, Matt. MC Big O. Hey, I'm with you, bro. Don't touch my food. Hey, straight up, let me eat, bro. That's why I don't be liking dudes to spot me. Like dudes be, I'm with you, bro. It's weird to me. Dudes they'll load up the leg press or a chest machine or anything. And they need somebody to stand there and hold the machine while they doing every rep. Man, if you don't get your weak ass on, bro, don't touch my food. Let me eat, bro. I always tell them, then your mama tell you don't bother a dog while you eat. Get your head bit off, boy. Hey, don't touch my food, man. Never seen you on a live. So fuck with you, bro. Strong as an ox, dog, for real. Most people look strong and be weak. Salute, homie. Keep doing your thing, my guy. Philly watching. Shout out to Philly. Hey, I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love. I'm gonna start getting these lives going, man. I think I'm gonna do every Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna start doing every Sunday. So I'm gonna get back on the lives. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all be on the lookout for the lives too. Time go by fast when you on these lives too, boy. Mo better, I appreciate you, big dog. Intermediate fasted, I do it. It helps. If you trying to cut, intermediate fasted it's a game changer, bro. He said, how do I gain as much mass and strength as possible as a young man? Eat and train. Eat, sleep, train, repeat. It's all in programming when it comes to training and nutrition. Straight like that, Joe. Pay what you weigh, it ain't free. Big dog gotta eat too, you heard? Sure. Hey, I gotta pay that cell phone bill to upload the videos, you heard? Y'all gotta pay that Wi-Fi bill to upload the videos, you heard? Y'all, come on, man. Dudes be thinking they gonna get something for free all the time. Acting like women. That's a women trait, bro. You thinking you asking another man to give you something? Man, nah, bro. That's what women do, bro. Hey man, some of y'all dudes be soft and weak, cuz. Got your hand out like you a broad. We on prep right now, bro. We go up it's like December 11th or 12th. One of those days. I haven't really been. I just check in, bro. I got a different approach with it this time around. I'm just checking in with coach every week, doing what he tell me to do. You know, I ain't really been doing the whole countdown thing this time around. He said on everything after a long work day, I had a late night leg workout. Then when I deadlift, heard your voice in my head. It's all for week. Hey, that's what it take, bro. That's what's gonna separate you from the rest. That's what's gonna make you be better than you was yesterday. So like, what was that? That was Friday. You know, I took my kids out shopping and things like that. Just spent some quality time with them. And I got to the gym late, bro. I think that's the video that I'm gonna drop today. Actually, I got to the gym late, and bro, I ain't feel like training. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. Y'all just be on the lookout for the video. But I still put it in that pain, and I did more than I said I was gonna do. I put in more work than I said I was gonna put in. Man, what the hell I done did? Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. Yeah, I got this food in the car. I'm gonna ask a couple more questions. You say you see it where T. Yeah, I'm back in the dog house. Big work. They go to church on Sundays. Sundays that's their family day. They be chilling. I'm gonna get some work in with Big Work though. It's been a minute since he been on the channel. We gonna have to get Big Work to pop back out. A master spider knows when to apply. Facts. These dudes nowadays don't know how to spot, man. He say rate all the gyms you go to. Ooh, that's tough right there, bro. Mm. It's hard to do because every gym I go to offers something different that I like. So like, since I'm at the doghouse, we'll start with the doghouse. Although you can do everything that you need to do in a doghouse, I really love doing my compound lifts at the doghouse. So like bench press, deadlifts, squats. Those are my favorite to do at the doghouse. You can get busy here. They got everything you need. Okay, we gonna say coalition. Coalition, I like to do. I don't mind squatting at coalition, so I like to squat and same thing. Squat, deadlift, and bench press at coalition. They both have the 200-pound dumbbells. The doghouse got 200-pound dumbbells. Coalition have 200-pound dumbbells. But I don't really care to train back at coalition, if we being honest. I love to train back here. Um, let's see. Southside Earn. Southside Earn, I like to do legs and back at Southside Earn. Shoulders, I like to do legs, back, and shoulders. Or if I'm doing a chest base, a machine based chest day, Southside Earn. Where else I go? AFF, that's like the old school gym. That's more bodybuilding style training, in my opinion. They have bench presses, but bars are very important to me. the kind of bar that you use is very important to me when you bench press. So they don't have that great bars there. So bodybuilder style training for AFF. And House of Pain, I can bench press. I don't really care for their bars though. Deadlifts are cool. More so bodybuilder style training than House of Pain too. But House of Pain, that's where most of the bodybuilder dudes go. And they always want to do that bodybuilding talk, bro. It gets annoying, especially like when you on prep. It gets annoying, so I don't really. So I can't really rank them like 1 through 5 because they all offer different things. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day and what I'm training. What does that supplement company you use have different from other supplement companies? So the thing with protein and supplements in general, bro, especially protein, is how the protein is processed, right? So you either want to get a cold temperature processed protein, which defined nutrition is, or uh, or hydrolyzed. Hydrolyzed cold temp. That's what you want to look for when you buy a protein, because when you apply heat and chemicals to protein, it kills the nutrients in the protein, right? So let's say you get some protein that's not low temp processed, and it's say 25 grams of protein per serving. Once they apply the heat to the protein, it's no longer 25 grams of protein per serving. So you're not getting a bang for your buck, what you think you get. You know what I mean? Who's to say how much protein is killing? So that's the beautiful thing about going with a quality protein, is that you making sure you're getting everything. And that's why, like, y'all ever get a protein and you shake it up in your shaker cup and it's all clunky and stuff like that? That's because it's not cold temp processed. It's terrible quality protein. With defined nutrition protein, bro, you don't need that little ball. I throw those away. I shake it up and it's smooth and it tastes good. Uh, they got good pre-workout. I get great energy from their pre-workout. That's the first thing that I tried. And the crazy thing is, before I even got sponsored by them, they had sent me a packet. I thought they were just sending me some stuff. I didn't even know they watched my YouTube. And I tried it and I spoke on a pre-workout in my video because I liked it. And that's actually how I got my sponsorship, bro. You know what I mean? I really liked it, they pre-workout. So I can really just say the big difference with protein, bro, is how it's processed. Do you have a favorite football team, or do you just tune in here and there? I don't have a favorite team. I don't watch football at all, bro. I don't watch the Super Bowl or none of that. Yeah, for real. The days you don't want to be there be the best days. And it builds character because you're doing what you don't feel like doing, but what you know will make you better. Hey, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Man, Rock, appreciate you. Ever powerlifting, never sold. What's your total? Yeah, I did a meet back in 2020. I think my total was like, it's on the wall in the gym actually, but I have to click off the live to get back in the gym. You got to do it on your app. My total was like 17 something, bro, like high 17. I broke the state record for bench press. I benched 491. I broke the state record for squats. That was 600 in overall total in the 198 weight class. He said, "This the only channel I watch, big dog." Hey, I appreciate you, MC Big O. I appreciate you, my dog. We definitely on that road to 50K subs, my guys. Y'all keep dropping them hundreds. And do I recommend plant-based protein? I wouldn't do. I mean, I eat meat, so I don't. You know what I mean? I never really looked into plant-based protein, so I can't factually speak on that. To be honest with you, I appreciate you tapping in, Walter. Darius, I don't know who that is, bro. Is Anavar good and worth the risk for someone who wants to look good to get girls? If you want to look good and get girls, bro, if you listen, if your goal is to look good and get girls, you can do that without Anavar, bro. You know what I mean? You don't need Anavar to look good. Does it help? Yeah. But do you need it? No. I can get you on a diet right now, bro, in a training program, and if you stick to it to the T and you enjoy the process and be patient, you gonna look good and get girls. Cause one thing about it is, this the thing, bro. If you don't look good now, you're not gonna look good just because you start taking Anavar. And that's facts. If you don't look good now, you're not gonna look good if you start taking Anavar. It's not gonna change anything. Anavar helps people that's already in shape. But I'm finna get up out of here, guys. We've been out here. I've been out here 90 minutes, 92 minutes. I gotta get up out this camp, man. I gotta go home, eat, cook, and things like that. So I appreciate everybody, man, rocking with your boy, man, supporting the channel. I appreciate everybody who dropped them hundreds in the comment section. My Instagram is _ the takeover. Y'all be sure to follow me on the gram. Yeah, I post, I post a lot on the stories on the gram. So y'all, it'll kind of keep you more in tune on what's going on if you follow me on the gram. I'm gonna include it. Y'all be on the lookout for the video that I'm gonna drop later today. I'm gonna put my Instagram in the beginning of the video so you guys can see it firsthand of what the name is. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be sure to keep dropping them hundreds, hitting that hype button for your boy, thumbs up in the video, and sharing the content, man. We on that road to 50K subs, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla back at your boy.